So hi guys, for the first question, okay. Our device is called temperature control system, and this device allows us to remote control and control the air conditioner by temperature. Also, it is easy to install, and we can very easy to put it on the air conditioner to adjust the value of the temperature and other things. We are now in our hall, our dormitory feel the air conditioner now is very high, and we can hardly adjust it. And if we want to adjust it, we have to climb on the chairs or something like that. And others, it do not allow remote control, and also it cannot be controlled by temperature. So, okay. Can we start?
No.
Okay.
Question 2.
Okay. So, if we want to adjust it, we have. Okay. So that's question 2. Okay. For the question 2, the most interesting feature about this device, I think, is that because we use ESP8266, we can adjust it in any place in the world, for example, America, or just in our school dormitory, in our school, it's all right. When in summer, temperature may be very hot. So I think if you want to just enter the dormitory and just feel cold air or something like that, you can just turn up this device and just turn on the air conditioner in the school by using the website of this device. Yes, and when you go back to the dormitory, you will feel convenient and very satisfied.
Okay, so for the question 3, in fact, we met a lot of difficulty during our design. We spent a lot of time designing the share, because our device needs to be combined with the panel of the air conditioner. It is quite difficult to measure the data of the panel of the air conditioner. Because the panel is recessed into the surface, the position of these knobs is very difficult to measure. We measured many times to ensure the accuracy of the data. We also spent a lot of time building models afterwards. Besides that, we spend a lot of time thinking about how to get the motor to turn the knob. In fact, we tried many kinds of motors and motor driver boards, before we finally make the current finished project.
And the question 4 is what we learned after we joined these competitions. And in general, we really learned a lot through these competitions, but it can actually be separated into 3 parts. The part 1 is about what we learned is the technical and professional things, such as microcontroller control and SolidWorks, or some kind of software, and how microcontroller work when we are solving the reality problems. Also, the second one is we learn how to communicate and how to do teamwork together to make better products. And the third one is about the self-developing things. I think all the members in our teams have developed things like critical thinking and cooperation skills, as well as how can we turn our ideas into reality and make the product more helpful to the world. For the 5th questions as also, we really encourage students next year to join these competitions, because just for me, myself, and I think for our teammates will join this competition next year. Because these competitions really can enforce our abilities, not only in the EIE things like the technical ability, but also we can learn how to balance our time between the coursework and competitions through these experiences, and developing our own and future dream. It will help us to make us more closer to what we want to do in the future. So I really encourage our next year students to come and join us. This is a really great competition. And for the 6 questions, so my advice for students who want to join next year is can generally be separated into 2 aspects. From aspects of themselves, I think when they join these competitions, they should make a detailed schedule before coming in the competitions, because it will be really busy. since we have the undergraduate course and also the competition affairs, so they can balance the schedule before coming in. So it may probably, lessen their stress. Also, the second one is from the perspective of some professional things, like they can learn some software such as SolidWorks or PCB design, and read some books about microcontroller, such some junior book or some PCB board informations before they come in, so they can get a better review and a better how do you say, it's about perspective of what they are going to do next. That's what I want to advise.
Okay, for the question 7, in fact, I feel the DesignSmart community provide a very useful platform for users to share their knowledge and collaborate on projects. In fact, I found many useful articles in the community. For example, for my project, we need to use several models to turn the knob, and we found a lot of articles about how to use several models on the DesignSpark community. Yeah, so I think it's very useful. Overall, the DesignSpark community can provide a lot of help to students who studying electronic technology, and also encourage EIE students to sharing their knowledge and project collaboration.
Okay, so for the question 8, during we design this model, we use many softwares, for example, 3ds Max, SolidWorks, and also DesignSpark. Yeah, and when we use it, we think it is a bit similar like the SolidWorks and has a big difference between 3ds Max. For example, for 3ds Max, it is easier to make some complex models, yes, but for simple models like our device build, it may be difficult to use. Yeah. And the reason why we choose DesignSpark is that it is very easy to control, to create some holes or extra structures only by putting or push the circle like we drawn on this device. Yeah. And all in all, I think it is it is a very convenient software. Yes. We will choose it next time. Yes.
Okay, for the question 9, in our project we didn't make any actual PCB boards, so we didn't use DesignSpark, but we tried DesignSpark mechanicals. I think mechanical is more convenient than other modeling software, such as SolidWorks. I personally think that maybe because of the relatively small size of the software, the use of mechanical is very smooth and there is no delay. Mechanical is very convenient for making some small models. Overall, mechanical is I think mechanical is a very powerful modeling software. That's correct.